first hint of frost last night. A little bit of a kiss on some of these. I believe this is preference. Just got another bloom that's coming in. Still hasn't stopped me from harvesting a few. One of my favorites, alamone. I don't even know who you are, but you're pretty. So here's where we start seeing a bizarre kiss of death on these zinnias. These guys are definitely touched by frost. On the other side, not so much. There's some more that are still okay up top here, but not looking the greatest. They're definitely not happy. They're just not, brown and shrivelly. Anyway, I'm gonna take this as a end of 2023 season. I've got my last harvest here. Got snapdragons and dahlias and straw flowers, and I'll probably grab a few last zinnias and call it good. See you next year. All right, it's October 23rd, and I'm just picking the last of the flowers, whatever's left. There really isn't much. We had a touch of frost, so it's kind of killed off a ton of stuff. But I've got some updates for you. First update, truck is still outside. Hoping to put it in before snow flies, but we just purchased a Dakota. And the plan so far for this is to put the Dakota chassis under this truck, so that way we can update brakes with disc, and we're gonna have some 4-wheel drive on this thing so I can take it out into the field or a field for any events. Obviously the suspension components are gonna be a lot more modern and updated, and then it'll be a lot better of an option than what we've got here. And also coming with that Dakota is an engine that runs, and we're thinking about putting the modern engine in it too, so that it's a little bit more reliable for when I'm going to some of these events. So over the winter time, I'm going to be working on getting that chassis cleaned up and ready to go, so that way once I get all the metal work done on that cab, which is another goal for the winter time, once I get the cab done, I can start dropping that onto there, and then get the bedside done. That should be a lot more simple of a job, and the front end, and then on to paint, and then we get to use it.
But first I had to clear some space in the shop, or at least that's what I thought I was doing. Taking a quick trip up the road today just to visit a friend. She's a wedding florist that I worked for over the summer to get some experience doing wedding work, and she's decided to leave the business. She is closing up shop. Her and her husband are going to be doing some homesteading, some things that they've always wanted to accomplish. And so I am going to go take a look at her studio today and pick up a few things that I've decided to purchase for her, a lot of linens and hard goods to add to my collection to supplement the wedding work that I am going to be doing as well. It's October 25th today. We're probably at peak color in our area in New York here this time of year for the leaves. This drive is incredible. As you see, the tree canopy above me has just really changed into some amazing colors. And it's one of the reasons why I really love this time of year in this area. All right, I'm back from the floral studio. I didn't get a chance to record much, but we packed this truck completely full. I'm just grabbing the last box here and adding it to the stack that I've got here in the shop. I kind of fill this bay up a lot. As you can see, it's quite a bit of stuff. I've already tried fitting it onto one shelf. It looks like I'm going to have to clear off a couple more shelves to fit it all and get it put away. But at least this is a little nice behind the scenes on what it takes to store hard goods for somebody who does wedding work. Looking at all this, my mind is still kind of blown that, that I've amassed all of this into my inventory. And then there's quite a variety where it comes from compotes like this, or taper candles. There's things to make corsages and boutonnieres, candle votives, the holders. It's just a lot to take in right now. Gosh, look at this. This is bins full of linens, and some of the stuff's still new in the packaging. Things that she hadn't either used or had bought as backups or spares for specific wedding color palettes. There's a whole bin of like rust colored and cheesecloth style linen. More things that are new in the package. Gosh. Good thing they're in a tote. I'll keep them nice and clean as they're in storage. Let's see what's in this bin. Green, like a beautiful hunter green color for a wedding. Here's more of a creamy white. Here we've got some more fabric. This is draping to do on arbors. The pink, like a creamy neutral color. There's a plum color that's good for fall. Lots more compotes and stuff. A lot of stuff. Here's more drapery for arbors. Ooh, I like the way these colors look together. This nude and the navy, a flower egg. Corsage and boutonniere goodies. All right, guys, it's October 28th. It's about 12:30 in the morning, and we're crazy people because we're getting ready to load up in the truck, and we're going to be taking a quick drive to New Hampshire. We've got the Hudson loaded up on the trailer. We sold it, and we're going to be delivering it to the gentleman that bought it. I know I say that it's a quick trip, but it's like, a 6-hour drive one way. And we want to get there early and back so we're not spending the entire day on the road. Well, here's one last walk around the Hudson before we say goodbye, and she gets shipped off to New Hampshire to meet her new owner. It's a 1936 Hudson Terraplane. It's one of the cars that we found in an estate, and it was a true barn find car. We actually have a video on that, so if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's pretty cool. An Amish family bought that farm property and had no use for the vehicles, so we were able to go in and rescue them and save them from being scrapped. Yay, we're in Vermont. All right, we're on the return trip now. We just dropped off the Hudson. Unfortunately, we didn't get any footage of unloading it from the trailer. It's kind of a rush to get out of there so we can hurry up and get home. Got another 6.5 hours to go. Funny story, I was following this El Camino about 5 o'clock this morning in the other direction. Do you think he'll recognize us? I wouldn't have even given it a second thought, but his car is kind of unmistakable. The rest of our trip home was pretty uneventful, and now it was time to get some things planted. What even is this weather?
guys, it's November 4th and I'm planting daffodils. It's pretty nice out today. This morning, trying to get out here early so I can get some other stuff done. Planting everything all around this little stump. Got about 40 more varieties. I don't know if I'll make it all the way around, but I've got iris in here. I've got a hydrangea in here, and then I'll mulch everything back in. A little variety of spring stuff to add to the flower bed. That's the fun thing about daffodils, growing them for cut flowers. You can also put them in your landscaping.
I have no idea what variety these daffodils are. It's a mix that I bought from Jake from Wholesale from the Small Scale Grower group on Facebook. There is a code. I probably could look it up, but I'd rather just be surprised.
Well, I almost made it all the way around. I kind of stopped here, and this is where I started, over in that section. So just a little gap here, which is fine because there is actually like a big piece of root that comes through here, so I wouldn't have been able to plant much more anyway. And I didn't get to plant any in the back row of that one. I do have some bulbs left, but I'm actually saving these because I'm doing a little project with the local library, and we're going to be planting some of this stuff in some of their containers. And I'll follow up more on that in another video or later on. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for this video. It's getting late. Crazy hair, don't care right here. I've been working on holiday market prep stuff. I've got a holiday market coming up in a couple of weeks, which is kind of fun and exciting. But next video, stay tuned. We're going to be doing a lot more with that library project that I was talking about. It's kind of neat to be a part of the community and do some fun stuff there. So we'll be having a video coming out on that soon. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. You guys have a great night. It's Gizmo. Crazy hair, don't care too. Oh God, she's going to go on my face.